are ready to eat, sleep, and work out like an efficient boss mama, this episode is for you. Hi, my name is Sandi Glandt. I'm a high performance productivity coach, wife, mama to two very busy boys, and I am your host of the Slay Your Day podcast. I'm so excited to dive into this episode because we are talking all things eat, sleep, workouts, and how to maximize and be efficient and productive in every single area of your life. I'm so excited that you're here with me. If you are loving this channel, if you are loving this content, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button down below, like this video, and share with another mama or friend who could use this content. I am bringing you episodes filled with my hacks and tips that make my life easier, but also help my clients live productive, fulfilled lives where they are in charge of their businesses and get to live their lives filled with freedom and purpose. So let's dive in. I have 6 tips for you today that I'm going to share with you on how I personally eat, sleep, work out, run my life like the boss mama that I am, that you are. I cannot wait for you to implement these tips because not only do I have tips for you, but I want to share with you how these things work for me and how it all works together. I know that you're going to get so much value out of this. So one more time, hit that subscribe button below and let's dive in. Okay, tip number 1 that I want to share with you that helps me to eat like an efficient boss mama. This, you guys, is such a game changer. And you're probably already going to know one of these tips, but there's a couple others I'm going to sprinkle in that are going to be game changers, okay? So number 1, plan your meals, but also your snacks ahead of time. The easier you make it for yourself to go and have prepped and ready to be ready for you, the easier, better choices that you're going to make. The other thing is keeping it simple. Every single morning, I have the same breakfast. I have eggs, I have my cup of coffee, and I have my vitamins. So you have got to do what works for you, but do what is going to work with your schedule that's also going to allow you to make healthy choices. This isn't just eating to eat something. This is eating to fuel our bodies for high levels, for productivity, for maximum effort, fuel, and efficiency. So I need you to give yourself options that are readily available. If you need to buy the fruit and the veggies that are pre-washed, pre-cut, go do that. If you need to order meals like we have done in the past that are prepped and ready to go and all you have to do is put it in the microwave, then do that. I will tell you, recently, I have made a commitment to my family that I am cooking at least 3 nights a week, if not more. It's been on average about 3 to 4 nights a week. And you guys, I have to tell you, I am loving my air fryer and the slow cooker, baby. Those are working mom, a busy mom's like secret tools. Yes, those 2. You guys, I have them linked in my Amazon bio or my Amazon store because the air fryer that I have is very specific because most air fryers have so many toxins and chemicals that are really, really, really bad for you. So this specific one that I have, I've done the research. I picked out the one that is the best, doesn't have those toxic chemicals and the toxins that it emits, and is also so easy to use. So check out that Amazon store. It's really, really affordable and you're going to use it all the time. So do the things that are going to set you up for success. If buying that air fryer is going to allow you to cook healthier meals for your family or the slow cooker, get it. It's worth the investment. So that is my tip for you on meal planning and preparation. And my last tip and piece of advice here is download my meal planner printable. This is going to be a game changer. What I do is I sit down every single Sunday. I open up my cookbooks. I go through Instagram. I figure out which meals I'm going to cook that week. And I write it out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and go all through the week. And then there's a section on the side that allows you to write out the ingredients. So you have all the ingredients that you're going to order, you're going to go buy for the week. and you know exactly what you're making on what night. Game changer, hands down. I'm going to link it in the bio so you know where to find that. So do what works for you. Set yourself up for success. Your meals, your snacks, buy the gadgets and the gizmos that you know you're going to want to use. I love my air fryer. I love the slow cooker, and the printable makes it a game changer. So make sure you check those out below. Okay, number 2, you have heard me talk about this on one of our past episodes, and this is to prioritize sleep. You cannot be a boss mama rocking your sleep and your workouts and your day if you do not have your sleep optimized. So it's so important to establish a consistent sleep schedule. Aim for those 7 or 8 hours. For me, you guys know I track this through my Oura Ring, how much sleep, the quality, the quantity. It is a game changer. I'm also going to link my episode of my top 10 favorite sleep hacks and products that I use. I just did a YouTube video on this, so I hope you check that out. And not only that, but in my Amazon store, I have all of the products that I talk about because I have all of those products and I would never recommend something that I don't absolutely love. Even if you buy one of those items, I promise you it's going to be a complete game changer and up level the quality of sleep that you're getting. And you know what? When you are doing mom life, when you're doing work life, when you're doing the home and the travel and the kids and all the things, you need to get your sleep. I remember in the early days of, having newborns and not sleeping through the night, like your hormones are going crazy. You're not getting enough sleep. And it's a very precious time because although it doesn't last forever, it feels like it's never going to end. And your sleep is just so important for your mental health. So make sure that you're getting whatever you need. I know for me and my body, I need between 8 and 9 hours. I know some people that operate well off of 7. My husband needs less hours of sleep than I do. So know your body, find the gadgets and the gizmos and the hacks that are going to work for you. Again, my favorites are linked below in my Amazon store, but just make sure that you're finding what works for you and doing it. Another tip that I have for you is to minimize screen time before bed. Anything like TVs, tablets, your phone, get off of it at least minimum an hour before bed. I know, you can get into the habit of checking like Instagram or emails or social before you go to sleep, but give yourself a good hour window of being unplugged from that blue light so you can give your body that time to wind down. And that will signal your body that it's ready to wind down and go to sleep. So make sure you check out the full episode of my best night's sleep ever video, as well as I have an entire video on how to become a morning person, because I surely was never a morning person until I learned how to biohack my body and trick my body into turning into a morning person. So you're going to want to check out that video as well. Okay. My tip number 3 for you for how to eat, sleep, work out like an efficient boss mama are having efficient workouts, okay? Incorporating whatever you can. Maybe for you, it's a 10-minute workout or a 20-minute workout. For me, I do a consistent 30-minute workout every single day. It is my time. It's why I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I get at least an hour of me time before my hubby is awake, before the kids are awake. And it is my time to just throw those heavy weights around, move my body, get my body up and moving and going. And sometimes if I'm lucky, also have a hot cup of coffee, which by the way, reminds me that I bought the best coffee mug in the entire world. I'm going to link that below also because I am someone who will have a hot cup of coffee and I literally will put it everywhere. Like I'm running around getting Jake ready for school in the morning and then Jordy wakes up and then I leave it in the kitchen and then I'm upstairs. And by the time I get to actually drink it, it's cold. So I'm going to link the most epic mom mug, busy woman's mug down below. You got to grab yourself one of these because I've been loving mine for over a year now and it's the only mug I will use. So you want to check that out. But what I want to say about your workouts, if you cannot dedicate, let's say even 30 minutes or 20 minutes to your own personal workout time, I want you to incorporate your kids. I want you to incorporate your kids into your workouts because the more they are involved in what you're doing, whether it's a bike ride or playing in the park or going for a walk, You will have so much fun with them. They will love it. And it gets both of you on the same page of moving your body and having that quality time together while you're doing something healthy for yourself. So get that workout time in. I would highly recommend getting it in for yourself first thing in the morning when you can kind of just schedule it in and have that alone time. That's what I love to do. But plan your workouts, get them in, and know what you're doing ahead of time. I will tell you very specifically for me, because this is a question that I got from Instagram when I was asking you guys, what questions do you want me to answer on my podcast? You asked me what I'm doing, how I'm working out, what does it look like? So for me, my Tuesdays and Thursdays are my lower body. I work out with the Peloton app. I also have 2 days a week when I'm doing upper body, and then I sprinkle in full body. So it'll be like Tuesdays and Thursdays are low body. I'll do a Monday and a Wednesday for upper body, and then I'll do like a Friday or maybe even a Saturday of full body. And then Sunday is more like a bar class or like a Pilates, something like that, where I'm still moving my body, but it's not such heavy weights. So I kind of like break it up like that. So that's what I do. Again, you have to do what works for you, but that is what I do. And I absolutely love the flow and the structure to it. So I also want to sprinkle in there that one of the reasons why my workouts are so effective and efficient and I get in and I get them done, it's because I have a strategy. I know when I open up my computer and when I get down to my gym, I know what I'm pressing play on. I know what I'm doing, but I also love the pre-workout that I take, and I have all of my workout equipment there. So I've got my workout mat, I've got my weights, I've got my bands. So I'm also going to link all of these in my Amazon store as well, because the pre-workout that I take is in there. My bands that I use are in there. Like all of the things that really help me optimize a really good workout are in my Amazon store. And also, by the way, what I love about bands is that when you travel, they're so easy to pack. Like you can put them in your purse or in your suitcase. They don't weigh nearly as much as the weights do at all. And you can still get a great upper or lower body workout with those as well. So check out the Amazon store for all of my really fun workout gear and products as well. Okay. The next thing that I want to talk about, tip number 4, about being the most efficient boss mama that you can be when it comes to eating and sleeping and working out and working, is to make physical activity part of your routine. And I'm kind of chunking this on to the last tip that I gave you because they go hand in hand. I want you to find opportunities throughout the day where you can dedicate a specific block for movement. Now, this can be stretching. This can be just a quick little walk around, your block. You go outside, you take your lunch break. The reason why I really want to stress this is because if this is all you do, it's great. It's still moving your body. It's still getting that blood flow. It's still getting the movement. And that's what we want. You're not going to beat yourself up because you didn't get an hour-long workout in that day, but you got to find other ways to incorporate it into your daily life and living. So it's really important to figure out where those pockets are. Maybe it's taking your baby out for a walk in the stroller. Maybe it's putting them on the back of the bike and going for a bike ride, or just walking around your neighborhood, right? Like those little pockets of time or even stretching, make it doable. Make you feel empowered that you can get the workout in, you can do the meal prepping, you can do the work that you need to get done every single day. It's not about the length of time, it's about the quality of the thing that you're doing. So with the workouts, I really want you to focus on number 1, prioritizing your mornings to get your workouts done. Again, check out the video of how to become a morning person that I did for you. And number 2, find out your window of time when you can get that time in for yourself. So moving on to the next one. Number 5, tip number 5 for you. This is all about time management. You guys know this is my jam. This is where I really, truly help my working mamas step into having the time, the money, the freedom to live your life on your terms. This for me is everything that I teach inside of my academy, inside of my High Performance Accelerator Academy. This is how I teach my women how to structure their days and how to plan out your workflows and the systems behind the scenes and the team, or even if you don't have a team, how are you systemizing and structuring your business and your workflow? This is how you do it all. You can't just say to yourself, I want to have the body, the bank account, the time with the kids, the time with the hubby, the time for myself, and not have a system behind it, right? So you really have to prioritize, what are your goals? What are you focusing on? And getting a clear set system behind everything it is that you're doing. That's why everything works so well. It's not by magic. It's because you have clear set systems and strategies that you've mapped out. I also want to talk about avoiding multitasking and focusing on one task at a time. The important thing with this is that when you do this, you're actually going to be more productive and get what you need done, and you're going to go further faster than trying to pop from one task to the next to the next. It's almost like being on the phone with a client and your kids are like running around behind the scenes and you're trying to like watch the kids cook dinner, make the phone call, and make sure like the boiling pot of water doesn't, spill over. So at the end of the day, focus on one thing. What is that and how is that going to move you forward? And if you're interested in learning exactly how I do this and exactly how I teach my clients to focus on their big money moves and how to move the ball forward faster, I would love for you to check out the High Performance Accelerator Academy. All you have to do is just go to www.sandraglandt.com/academy. I will link it below. This is the game-changing program that I don't care where you're at in the stage of your life. If you don't have a lot of time, you want to make six figures, and you want to live your life on your terms, this is the program for you. So I'm going to link that below so you can check it out. And it's very, very straightforward, simple. We meet every single week. It's a combination of a group coaching program, as well as you get to go on your own pace with all the different modules and trainings. So if you feel like you're burnt out, you're stressed out, you want to do it all, but you're not sure how because you don't have the systems, the structure, or the support, this is the program for you. And that is truly how we get to step into having it all, by having the right systems, strategy, and support. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, I know all my girlies are going to love this, and this is all about taking those self-care breaks. This could be anything from just a quick 5-minute breath work or meditation to stretching or massages. Really, it's what fuels you and like sets your soul on fire. I do dry brushing before I take a bubble bath. I will do just like a long hot shower on days when I know I have the time to do it and it's not a quick just get ready for the day kind of shower. I love my massages. I love the breath work that I do. I love sitting on my PEMF mats. All of these things are so, so powerful for focusing on this best version of you. And truly, if we want to eat, sleep, work out like an efficient boss mama, these are the tools that you need to be stepping into. These are the tools of taking care of yourself, of optimizing your time and your days and where you're spending it and how you're showing up. But we got to make sure we're taking care of the main thing. And you guys know I've said before, I've dropped this below in a few other videos. My vitamins are truly the thing that make me feel like I am operating at those high performance levels. My sleep, my energy, my libido, everything operates because at that next level because of those vitamins. So again, I'm going to link those below because once you are optimizing for you, your blood type, where maybe you're kind of off balance and, you might need a little bit more support over here than in one area versus the other, this is going to take it to a whole new level. So if you haven't checked out the video that I did on all of my supplements, you can also check that out on my channel as well. But I want you to find what feels good to you. Maybe it's the massage, maybe it's the bubble bath, maybe it's some breath work, but you got to find what is that thing for you that allows you to center and refocus and reduce stress and focus on that overall well-being. I know for me, again, there's days when it might seem like just kind of more overwhelming and frustrating than others. And I have to have a quick, maybe even 5 minute, breath work or walk that I go do that I know can just center me and refocus me. So I want you to also check out, I have some of my absolute favorite self-care items in my Amazon store as well. And I also have one of my other favorite indulgent products that I absolutely love is my face oil that I use and my scrubs and just all of the feel good products that just make me feel like I get to take care of me. Like I'm not having to just be in a work mode or a mommy mode or a wife mode. Like I just get to focus on Sandi and those oils and the bath, salts and all of those things really make me feel so good. So I'm going to share those with you. I'm going to link everything below, but just remember that finding that work-life flow, that work-life wellness, it's key because we can do it all. We can be the amazing supportive wives and the mamas and show up in our businesses. But the only way to do this is to really focus on the things and to prioritize ourselves and what is going to move us strategically forward, make us feel good, and allow us to operate on those high performance levels because we can have it all. We can do it all. And we do this by eating, by sleeping, by working and working out and optimizing our brain, our body, the way that we feel as that efficient boss mama that you are, that I know that you are. And these tips are going to help you to step into that. So I'm so excited for you to check these out. This was a lot of information in a short amount of time, but this is how you eat, sleep, work out, and work like an efficient boss mom. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share with another boss mama who needs to check this out, and check out some of these tips and products below because again, these have all been game changers for me and I know that they're going to be game changers for you. So until next time, make sure you go out and slay your day.